the Twin Cities, Minneapolis. That's the scene for the Thunder. Rising star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, with so much in his bag, looking to continue his rise as they ramp up for the raucous crowd at the Target Center. Thunder, T-Wolves, tip-off just moments away. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Mike Conley.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. And for Minnesota, Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Naz Reid out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the center position. This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, B.A. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Williams' shot is good.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Conley, a screen on Dort. And here's Edwards outside. Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. From behind the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Conley. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Edwards. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Tries a 10-footer. Drained it for 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time.
always like to take this chance to show you the scoring leaders from the last 10 days of action. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top. Second is Anthony Edwards.
These last couple games, both these guys have been red hot, finding buckets with ease and playing from the heart.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. McDaniels against Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Conley. That one's wide left.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Dort, the pass to Hartenstein. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Reed. Now Edwards. Here's Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Lets it go from the wing. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Hartenstein with a screen on Conley. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility of both ends. And coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And there's a 3-second violation.
Second in second chance points. And they're the 3rd highest scoring team in the NBA, executing at a high level.
And to be number 2 in turnovers per game, it gives you a good sense of what a well-organized squad they are. They run a tight ship. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Gobert against Hartenstein. And here's Holmgren. Hartenstein a screen. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Hartenstein.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Oh, that's nice.
Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Thunder. They have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course there's Minnesota. Pretty far behind right now.
You know, for Minnesota, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. The three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Still no points. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A., and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level, you got something real good for yourself.
Counted from distance. Holmgren's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Conley passes to Gobert. Reed with it. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Back to Holmgren. 5 on the clock. From 17, Williams misses.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. Picked by Gobert. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
Now Williams. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Dort. 4-3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the score by Minnesota. Wallace outside. The 3 from Holmgren. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Alexander Walker. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Back to Wallace. Dort, a screen on Conley. And Wallace, here we go. And it's good for 2.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, brings it.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night here.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Dort. And the free throw, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Dillingham. 24 seconds left in the first. Back to Daniels. And stolen by Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3. Hits a three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast to the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Williams. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And playoff success has been rare in Minnesota. Last year was the first series win in 20 years, Clark.
How about this fact? That was LeBron's rookie season. 2004 BA. That's the last time the Timberwolves advanced in the playoffs. So T-Wolves fans, I think, really savored the trip to the conference finals and are looking for more from this group going forward.
Timberwolves trail by 6. To the wing on the left. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Shannon. Over Caruso. Shannon's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Wallace outside. Now here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Thunder leading by 6. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And it feels like everyone turns over half their roster every year, Clark. How hard is that for teams?
Very hard. I mean, continuity is a foundational pillar point to being successful in anything. There's a reason why Steph, Clay, and Draymond won so much in Golden State. Knowing your teammates and their tendencies is vital if you're going to be a championship contending team. I think teams and organizations benefit when they stay together for longer periods of time.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good on the free throw. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Minnesota making a change here. Minot's checked in. Let's see some of the numbers here for Anthony Edwards.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Here's Dillingham. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Shannon. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11. Outside, Alexander Walker. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Caruso. Pass to Dort. To the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. On target from range. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Dillingham. He's scoreless. Shannon. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
From the elbow, SGA using that size.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Dillingham. He's averaging about 6 points per game. The shot by Garza, no good. Dort, left side. Caruso, the pass to Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Pass to Shannon. Tipped away. And stolen by Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Here's Hartenstein. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it.
And they finished top 5 of the association in blocks per game. Their rapid intensity on this end really shining through and helping to intimidate opponents.
And you pointed it out. This team is tremendous beyond the arc. They hit threes at a very good clip. And that opens up the court. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Caruso. Timberwolves trail by 12. To the right side. Back to Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Dort. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Edwards. It's good! Edwards! What strength!
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Edwards. Last game he had 20. Oh, a sensational slam by him.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. In third, the Thunder, the 4th spot held by Minnesota.
Great game planning by both of these coaching staffs as of late. Both teams have been effective defensively.
2 shots.
And he drops it first.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Now here's Reed. No points yet. Williams grabs the board.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Edwards against Dort. Pass to Reed from outside the arc. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass. Fantastic shooting from deep.
Conley, a screen on Dort. Here's Edwards.
Just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Here's Williams. Banked it in off the glass.
number of looks from point-blank range.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Reed from deep. No good on the shot. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Thunder leading by 17. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Thunder.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential really sticks out. It's one of the ways they overwhelm you. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Two with McDaniels playing the three. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the one spot. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Conley. Outside Reed. Edwards for three.
Really plays both ends nicely. Dort does the little things right.
And that's his third miss in 7 attempts. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
That's good from Dort.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Williams in the post, working on McDaniels. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Conley, left side Edwards. The fadeaway. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Out of bounds, it'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And these point guards are making a big impact on defense as we take a look at the steals leaders so far this season. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
I just love how he spends so much energy managing the game at the offensive end. It's really amazing that he's also one of the premier ball thieves in the league as well.
Well, he should enjoy it as good as he is as a defender. I mean, if he's on you, you can't relax at all. He gives opposing point guards nightmares. Activity, energy are just too much for some guys to deal with.
And Gilgeous-Alexander is so assertive on the drive, confident at finishing through contact.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And they're one of the better rebounding teams in the league. Top 10 in the NBA on the boards. Their bigs have used their length to seal the glass.
And their ability to hold down the score against opponents means they don't have to enter desperation mode offensively very often. That's a big plus. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
It's Edwards with a drive. Second chance shot, kept alive.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Holmgren. Outside for Dort. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Conley passes to Reed. Back to Conley. McDaniels against Williams. Gobert with a screen on Williams. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And it's Dort with the ball for Oklahoma City. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Holmgren finds Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Right wing. From 12 feet. No good. A bit long that time. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Here's Dort. Drops in the layup for 2. So Dort's got his second bucket on the night.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Conley, a screen on Dort. Here's Edwards. Off the mark, and the drought continues. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Conley passes to Reed. Conley, a screen on Holmgren. Pass to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Launches a three, and it's Anthony Edwards with the three. Edwards has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley, and he gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
First free throw is good.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
The free throw drops for Williams. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Reed. Pass to Alexander Walker to the inside. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's gotten his first bucket of the night.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, picking all the low-hanging fruit, defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
And, you know, the more they've penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
That free throw misses. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he's good on the second. Here's Dillingham. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to Shannon. To the middle. Here's Garza. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Wiggins, he's checked in for Joe.
One shot.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Pass to Shannon. And he drops it in from the low post. Shannon's got 10 points in the game.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Caruso outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Pass to Shannon. Lets it go from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Williams puts it up from 12, and he drops that one in. 12 points for him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Drops in the 3.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Here's Wallace. Lays it up and banks it in. Wallace has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Thunder leading by 20. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
In for the Wolves, number 7, Joe Ingles.
Here's Dillingham. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Thunder delivering the blowout. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. We've got Aaron Wiggins, Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Williams in at center. 5 to shoot. Here's Shannon. Drains the triple.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And Williams punches it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
First personal foul, first team foul. 2 shots. Caruso.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Miller. Here's Shannon, hounded by Wiggins. 6 to shoot, to the wing, right side. Here's Dillingham. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Timberwolves trail by 21. Pass to Garza. Here's Dillingham. From deep. The Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Inside. Here's Miller. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Aaron Wiggins. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers. Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Dort, the pass to Wiggins. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Edwards. Dort outside. And here's Caruso outside. The shot off that time. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Dillingham. Good work defensively by Dort. And it's Dort with the ball for Oklahoma City. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Edwards. From downtown, and Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
And they double up Edwards. And we're going to have a jump ball. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Here's Dillingham over Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. To the paint. Stolen by Miller. Outside Edwards. Down low. Shoots over Wiggins. Edwards can't hit. Thunder leading by 22. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 34.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Edwards a screen on Dort. 2 in the cold spell. And the basket by Edwards.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. For Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Williams is subbed in for Caruso. Thunder leading by 22. Hartenstein with a screen on McDaniels. Williams, and another miss by Oklahoma City. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Another shot, and it's Holmgren missing. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. McDaniels against Williams. Here's Edwards. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Here's Conley, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Free throw drops for Conley.
Yeah, he's one of the last quintessential pure point guards. Mike Conley, steady as they come, looks for others first. He wants to make passes before he scores. He's a guy you love to have as a teammate.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. Both good from the line that time. Thunder leading by 22. Wallace outside to the inside. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And you know, for that matchup with the Thunder, a win for them in that one would be huge. Lots of bragging rights when you take down the top team in the league.
The free throw drops for Williams. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Jones, he's checked in for Williams. That one's no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. McDaniels passes to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 6. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Wallace with it. Jones with a screen on Conley. To the paint. From the right block, Williams. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Timberwolves trail by 21. Outside Edwards. Reed against Williams. Conley, a screen on Williams. They get the rebound. Conley up top. Gobert finds Reed. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 21. 1:43 left in the game. Wallace's shot is good.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Outside Edwards. Reed sets a screen. It's Edwards with a drive. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
It's good. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Wallace left side. Caruso outside. Pass to Joe. Takes a 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Here's Garza. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.